Folks, here we are. I was just saying, this is the 5th Regicide Rumble I've done. I started Regicide Rumble back in 2016. It has been a bit. Never before did we have a finals game. And here we have a final. I kind of freaked out because there was no gold on the minimap, but that is what the minimap should look like. And 8 players, all players who won in their previous games in Regicide Rumble. They all have a taste of victory. They all got a fair amount of cash for that victory. We got 4 players who won the community days and 4 players who won the pro days, all combined together. And some of the best dip blowers in the world are here, and you can see them starting already. If you watch C-Bomb, he did this before, and he says, hey, Sally, we should stick together. Where are you going? Hopper says, hey, Neo and Cabbage, just to you. Want to be friends and stick out till the top 3 versus all pros. Boo and Sally are very scary. Kamigawa and Din also seem to be teaming up strong. So they're trying to get their alliances in order early. Remember, $25 per king. It is $250 if you are in first place. I forget what it is second and third, honestly, because I suck and it's slightly altered from the other games, but lots of money on the line, basically. Map here, of course, is Pilgrims. Now, I want to shout out the players who have played in community games the most here. Sir Explosive Hopper, I have many videos about him. Sally, and then C-Bomb. Those 3 expected to have some level of experience as things go here, okay? Now, I don't know Kamigawa, what he was doing there, but I think Kamigawa might have almost trapped in Sally's king. And Sally was laughing there. That was a really close call. In terms of, like, the pro-level players, Kamigawa is, I think, the most skilled team game player in the game. I think you have King Boo come in soon after him there, and then you have Ween Dinchester, who, again, played very well before. Everyone is allied, and it's kind of interesting that Hopper wanted to know where C-Bomb was going, because they wanted to be in the same spot. And oh my god, we have 4 TCs in the same exact position here. It's going to be tempting, guys. People might want to castle drop here and kill 3 kings in the early game. Hopper, he's going to make his deals, okay? He's just going to do it. If you know him, you know him, and he says, yo, Dinchester, just to you, top 3, Boo very strong. We can try and get Cammy on the team, and Dinchester says, sure. Neop Lames, one of our lower-ranked players, has gone very far deep into the land here. Will delay the town center massively, but that might be worth it. You'll be bottom score. You'll be away from the rest of the action, away from the stress. And oh my god, C-Bomb is calling out Hopper here? He says, I appreciate the outreach, Hopper. Bleep bleep for you to use my name in PM 11. I don't think Hopper made a mistake. No, he did outreach. He says, fellow explosive being, plans to stick together. We both have mid-elo. Hopper's trying to talk to everyone here. And C-Bomb is saying to everyone, thanks for talking to me, Hopper. And what I believe this does is this lets everybody else know this Hopper guy's talking to me too. So you're not as special to him as he's trying to make you think you are. So yeah. Lots of chatter here. So, by the way, I had my admin ask Hopper to not change his name again. Maybe that's a party pooper move for me, but knowing it was Hopper and saying it was Hopper and then having people show up and being like, who's Hopper, was really annoying. So we had him actually use his name here. There's lots of fish on this map. What we did do is we made the wood lines a little bit smaller so people could move around a little bit more and trade would be possible. What is up with my... Oh, there's my minimap. Now my minimap looks way better. Okay. Thank you, Arbase. I thought maybe that there were too many fish added. I was just on the wrong minimap mode. I don't use that frequently. My bad. King Boo talking to Sally and Kamigawa. Kamigawa, I don't expect to chat much here, but he will be a favorite anyways. Neop Lames. Greetings, Cammy, Ween, Sally, and Boo. We are all from Europe. How about an alliance to show these Americans from the last game how it's done? Well, the Americans kind of killed the... No. They weren't really that successful in their quest for victory before. And King Boo from the UK says, mate, to screw over America, I'm in. God, I respect that so much. As an American, I respect that response from King Boo so much. And King Boo, who knows how serious he is there. But guys, this is crazy. This would be the only time we've ever had a final. Everyone is just diploing their hearts out. It's really hard to keep track, actually. Because usually you just have like 2 or 3 people doing it. But like everybody's doing it, so hard for me to really keep good track. But I think just looking at position, I think that having like Hopper and Dinchester on the same team could be really good because they're next to each other. They could maybe incorporate blue into that. They could maybe incorporate purple. I do think this squad, though, of C-Bomb, Sally, King Boo, and Kamigawa would be stronger. So Hopper says, I messed up settings, thank God. So Hopper's talking to us again because it's what he likes to do. There's so much chat. Green just says he's confused. And Hopper says he was trying to confuse people. And I guess he chatted incorrectly. Important to me that Hopper knows who he's trading to. Okay, so I have a general question for my viewers. So, you know how, like, when I'm trying to read chat, I always pull off to the side of the map so I can read it clearly? Yes. When I'm doing that, I'm not showing you game stuff, right? So, I was wondering if maybe I could ask CaptureAge for a hotkey to, like, add, like, I don't know, like, a background to the chat. So, when I'm trying to read the chat, I could pop it up. It might look horrible, but I'm curious what people think about that. Or if they're fine with how I do it now. Honestly, I could probably still read it now, but it's just harder for me. Yeah, I'm going to see if it's, like, cheap enough to try it, I might try it. If it's, like, a costly thing, then I may not. I would make it transparent, of course, but, like, semi-transparent, yeah. Hey, C-Bomb, got Boo and Kamigawa on my side, but talking only to you, I know we could not 2v2 them. And C-Bomb says, let's make friends with them for now. Think about it this way, right? We got Sally and C-Bomb, both 1600 elo. Both have played community games more than most of these players, if not all. That's good recognition. They need to be friends with Boo. They need to be friends with Kamigawa. They cannot take them later on, though. So I think those two will be the truest alliance here. For now, they are trying to combine the 4 into a squad here. Yeah, so it seems like some people are okay with me trying that. I'll see if it's possible in the future. I'll see what I can do. Sally getting woo-woo-woot. And Hopper says, what is this? Hopper says he spotted you. Cabbage Dean wants to kill you. He spotted you. And I guess, like, maybe Dean was actually talking about that. But this is a pickle for Cabbage. That's a weird sentence. Oh, he's pickled Cabbage. So he's genuinely in a pickle because I think, like, I don't know if Blue is strong enough for Gray and Green to actually need him. Now, that's going to seem harsh, but hear me out. If they, like, intertwine bases with a player named Pickled Cabbage, who they've never heard of, who's lower elo, every lower elo player in that scenario is going to try and backstab them, kill them. Thousands of people spam 11s. Like, chat, go ahead. What would you do? If Hopper gets killed and Blue says something fancy, immediate flex, title of the video, comments everywhere, and then they just feel like an idiot. And so no one wants that risk. And so I think that's an issue for Blue. I really think Blue needs to move away from here. I think Blue needs to, like, get to the corner. Gray says, Blue, I might pretend to attack you, but you must run to either purple or bomb if things get rough. Purple is very safe. And Blue says, don't tell me that. So Hopper did the fake attacks in the other game. And now Hopper goes to King Boo and Kamigawa and says, what do you say we jump Sally next? Okay, prediction. The number 1 player that would call Hopper out on his crap here is Sally. And Hopper doesn't like that. That is 100% what this is. 100%. Because Sally is like a lesser skilled version of Hopper in terms of how they Diplo. And is a true community gamer. So, I think... Prediction for this game right now, because no one's died yet. I think Hopper will not get his way this game. I think he will try his best, but I think there's enough people in this final now that they saw what he did yesterday, and I think people are going to realize we can't trust him. But who can you trust? Can anybody be trusted here? Everyone is going to want this victory. Sally, Care, King, and Kamigawa together planning to jump. Sally says, thanks for the heads up. I'll be looking out. And now Sally's going to be like, yo, C-Bomb. Hopper's telling me we're going to get jumped. Yeah, see, he says, Hopper just said Cammy and Boo might be scheming. I think he's full of it. I think he wants to mess us up. Called it! Sally knows Hopper too well. The greatest threat to Hopper is Sally. And the greatest threat to Sally... might be Hopper. Okay, so here's the castle. Hopper's saying, run your king. I am going... And then he tells Green, I'm attacking Blue. This is interesting. He gives Blue a heads up. And he's also putting Blue on neutral. So he's, I guess, gaining Green's trust that he's attacking somebody. Green sees the king run, tells Hopper the king is running east. Blue needs to actually get through. Purple is kind of walled up here. There is actually a gap down here, though. And Blue is going to need safety. $25 to kill a king here. The big players have sniped many kings to get here. They're not going to hesitate to kill the community players. The Optilame says, of course, pickled cabbage is my favorite food. That's your favorite food? And Gray says, purple, please let blue run. Green wants to push him. So this does actually make green look like an enemy a little bit. Because green actually wants to kill blue. It's kind of crazy. Because Hopper's the one that enemied him. But it does kind of paint that picture. And also, I think that this puts gray, sorry, blue and purple kind of in a position where they're indebted to gray, and they need gray, which is important. Varian, we fixed, the wood lines are better, bro. We made the wood lines smaller. Let's not be negative Nancy here about the wood lines. We made some adjustments. It's much better than the original. Trust me on that. You know who hasn't spoken? Who hasn't spoken is freaking Kamigawa. Kamigawa, better eco than anyone. I mean, maybe there was a yes at some point. But he's barely said anything right now. He's just booming. And he's dangerous. And also, look at the positions he's getting. He's expanding closer to the corner. And I think he and Boo are going to be... I don't think they care about C-Bomb, and I don't think they care about Sally. Even got a TC here from Sally. Let's not forget how important trade is on this map on water, because there is no northern corner on land and no southern corner on land. Or west, for that matter, of course. Water control can be huge here. We've seen games won with wonders on islands here before. No real military to speak of right now, though. Just 3 militaries, the highest for yellow. Purple has done a good job to wall all this up. And blue is not thriving, but blue is alive right now. Cabbage, just to you. We buddy still... Hopper just checking in. I am playing with win on a team. Yeah, okay. There is no I in team, but there's 2 I's in Sir Explosive Hopper. And it's okay. It's okay. That's how Diplo works. You got to work with somebody at the start. Everyone's kind of in it for themselves at the end, but Hopper is worried about a reputation here. Understandable for him, considering the crazy game that he had to get here. Blue says, I'm stressed. I hate this. But okay. Yeah, poor Blue. Blue and purple, they were the ones that won the community game where the highest ranked player was like 1,300. And now, you know, now it's like the other two weak players are 1,600 with C-Bomb and Sally. And Gray says, sorry for this. Lots of big wigs. Stick to purple and we are good. I mean, Hopper's being a good friend to them. They need a Hopper. They need somebody. No one else is offering that support. I think that's good. Hopper could have killed Blue and nothing would have happened. No one, it might not have changed the game much. I wonder how much Pickled Cabbage and Neoptolames watch the community games, though, because they should maybe feel as though they could have safety with C-Bomb and Sally. Yeah, Sally normally takes care of the noobs, but Sally is now the noob, at least surrounded by King Boo and Kamigawa. As Sally pointing out, we are walled off from the corner. We can't land trade. Yeah, water trade will be massive here. I think they might even need one player to kind of like control the water to dominate the trade. Imagine what you could do with cannon galleons from the shoreline too. King Boo is Japanese. Wouldn't surprise me if King Boo builds up a lot of towers again this game. He did the same with Koreans before. And King Boo, after he won the previous game, he apparently told our base, I can't believe they let me get away with it again. The towers, the camping, the helping, but always thinking about winning for himself, which is kind of what everyone did in some ways. That's the beauty of it. Let's look at stockpiles now. Nothing crazy, but it's starting to get crazy for everybody. And Sally's talking about water control. Right now, there's still that team in the north. It feels like Boo and Kamigawa could turn on Sally and C-Bomb. But they might need them. And okay, this is great. This is fun. C-Bomb says, hey, Blue and Purple, don't trust Hopper at all. Blue says, yeah, him and Green are together. So funny. I just watched, I looked at the comments of the video where Sally won in Regicide Rumble 5 earlier. And there was a couple comments that were like, why does anyone trust Sally? I guarantee you it's going to be like, why did anyone trust Hopper? And why did anyone trust Boo? And all this stuff on all the videos. To combine them now is just so interesting.
Yes.
I see some Cav Archers here from Green. I think Green is just going to straight up try and kill Blue and Purple. Because for Green, it's been a pretty simple game. Hopper has said that Blue ran away. Blue is the enemy in Green's mind. So yeah. Can you see your pop numbers? There's no total pop numbers because we want the breakdowns of the other things without flooding the screen. What you can see is the stockpiles here, bottom left. I'm going to toggle the military here. I think that's the big thing now as they start to build up army. But a lot of players have gone with crazy eco counts. I mean, we've got not everyone above 100, but pretty close to it. Bottom left there. I think towering the islands could be strong to control the water too. And lots of docks going up and towers now all over here. Yeah, I'm going to toggle it over to military because I think it's going to go down soon. Like Green, he's clearly building up against some fortifications to make a move. He's making a Treb to make a move. I also don't know. Will Green, like Green played one of the early pro games. Do you think he watched? Did he see what Hopper did? I think he did. Everyone should have done their research. But then you have to watch 8 games that are like 3 hours long. So, I think the community game, guys, those players probably aren't known as much by the pros because those days wouldn't have been watched. But the pro days probably had a lot more interest for the other pros. Hopper continues to speak on behalf of Blue and on behalf of Gray, saying, we can't start to fight there. We need to wait to see what happens up north. We might need the support. And Green's like, Blue is basically dead. Essentially thinking, just let me get the easy 25 bucks. Blue's a waste of space right now. And it makes sense when your initial TC gets castled, it makes sense that you'd have some problems here. Gray is warning blue. Blue, if green attacks, run even deeper. And blue's now saying green is bullying me and is telling everybody except for green.
Yes.
I think the north will see green attacking blue as a sign that that's good for them because they will have 4 in the north and then there will be 3 in the south if green kills up blue. I think they're going to wait it out. Yeah, they're all like the north right now should be very happy to see that the south distrust each other and are fighting against each other. I think this is some inexperience from green, but again, the argument is if blue isn't really that strong, is there really a risk in doing this? He actually trebs the tree. He's going to be through. And green turns on blue, and blue needs to get out of here. The king is in the other castle. Blue will declare war on green. Queen Denchester won his game, killed a bunch of kings in that game. So why not just continue that here in the final? Will this be a good move long term? I'm not sure. C-Bomb is interested in blue surviving. Hopper is interested in blue surviving. So both players have told blue to just run further away. I think you don't want to run through Kamigawa, though.
Yes.
Gray is going to try and convince green to stop here. He says, I think we need to stop fighting. I mean, blue's never going to trust you again. He's going to have real trust issues, but Hopper's right. He's like, the north is all friends together. We need to have a 4th person. That's a good call out. And Blues is attacking the weakest like a rat. And Boo says, we're going to help, and green apologizes. Hopper says, let's wait for yellow to make a move, and red, they're very strong. I mean, yellow, Kamigawa's the favorite for me. Saracens, how good he is in team games, how good he played the other day. Saracens have no weaknesses in these games, really, except they can't make knights. Well, they can't technically make knights, but I think you know what I mean. Green apologizes, says, sorry, blue, let's ally. I mean, the damage has been done, but maybe blue will accept. Any sneakiness from Hopper, by the way? Any, like, random units looking for snipes? We should do petard checks. Are there any petards in castles that could sneakily snipe somebody here? Look at the towers that they're placing on the trade route. That basically means you can't turn on me. Your trade will die. Boo did the same. Really smart thinking. But I'm not seeing any potentials for snipes. Your king gets sniped. You're out of the game. Whoever snipes it gets 25 bucks. That's Regicide Rumble. And this is the final, which we've never had before. I think, like, if this is a 4v4, the South loses, right? The North is too strong. Just adding up the elos, the North is too strong. Hopper needs someone on the other side to really believe in him here. He says, Boo, care, teal, orange, and yellow are full trade together. I don't think they will betray each other. Now, Boo has a lot of reason to think that that would be the case because ultimately it's like, if it comes down to Boo and Kamigawa, Kamigawa beats him anyways. And Boo hasn't had lots of conversations with the other two. Boo just tried to say they want a 4-way and the game bleeped it out. Can you say you want a 3-way?
Yes.
Is 3-way allowed? Boo says, I'm in it only till I can betray. It's okay. So Boo and Hopper have a plan. Hopper says risky. It's a really risky situation now. Guys, we haven't really had any big battles here. It's going to happen. They are prepped, and the stockpiles are crazy for Kamigawa, who has been the least chattiest player in this game. But when it comes down to it, he picks his team and he sticks with his team. Well, sort of, kind of. Shixo might have something to say about that, but you know what I mean if you watch that game. I like what Green's doing. He's saying, it's stupid, we need you. And Sally's actually asking about where Green's king is. Now, Green did the same thing as what Kingston did the other day. So Green is watching. He actually has the king in a tower, guys. So what you do is you build the tower. You put your king in the tower, and then you build the castle to position it perfectly. And then it is impossible to see the tower and see the flag. So when they look in your base, looking around to see the flag, they won't see it. Now, what it gets really tricky is actually you can't put it back in the tower once you take it out. And even taking it out might be tricky. Hopper says, Dean, we wait. Cammy King need to go versus Orange. Or they win. They try to 4v4. They strong. Yeah, guys. So we're in a stalemate. People aren't sure if this is going to be a 4v4. But listen, like, this has been a week-long event. No one wants to be the first to go down. And there's a lot of risk being the person to turn first. This is heavy, heavy diplomacy territory here. Yeah, I think you can assign the tower to a hotkey, but you assign the tower to a hotkey, you can't use that hotkey for other things. So it's tricky. Sally's keeps looking for it. So this is why, like, when everyone allies like this, the best players are looking. So obviously, Hopper's in one of these towers. But with Green, I think it'd actually be smart for Green to garrison a villager in a town center, just to make them think it's there. I think that's what he's missing. And Green says Navy to kill trade should be a priority. Yeah, look at all the trade. It's all on water. That is a great call. That's where everyone is trading. And there's only 30,000 gold remaining to mine on the map right now. Look at this buildup. Remember where we were. Look at where we are now. God, I love this game. It's amazing about Age of Empires. It's just how it starts off so small and builds up to something so exciting. Okay. Oh, I thought Kamigawa was attacking someone. He's actually cutting the trees. Which he may regret eventually. Look at this fortification he's made. His king is in that tower. Cammy hasn't spoken much. Gray speaking to him says, don't attack blue. It starts a 4v4. And Sally will win from there. Yes. Just to you, by the way. And then Boo and Hopper chatting. Green and Hopper chatting. Sally saying, can I try to snipe Gray to his team in the north? C-Bomb's obviously going to say yes. King Boo says, will you 100% get it? It's risky. Now, King Boo also has a side alliance with Hopper, so he might need Hopper. Sally says, I can never guarantee it. Yeah, they're correct that they would win the 4v4. 4v4s are kind of lame in Diplo games sometimes, but just straight up taking the 4v4, I think they win it, and that takes care of the Hopper problem and the Wien-Dinchester problem. The issue will be if they forget prioritizing Navy. And I actually think they kind of are. So they would lose all their trade, and then maybe they won't win it. Hopper actually allies blue. He was enemy to blue for a long time, remember, because of their deal. And he says, Cappage, ally me back. And Gray apparently has a transport ship, which they want to move. Sally is asking Kamigawa. Kamigawa's chopping the trees. Kamigawa wants castle spots. More like Campigawa. Sorry. But no, I mean, your top scorer, you won before. You're like, I think Kamigawa's... He's not the best diploer in this game, but he's the best player in this game. If we forget that moment. And, you know, it's just... It's smart play. Everyone else's chatterboxes, he's here to fight. He's got to be ready. Sally is really annoyed that he's chopping the trees because wood is so important. He has Saracens, though. He can buy it back. Boo, are we still friends? So Boo is also kind of friends with Green. I guarantee you that Boo and others talked to each other before the game, by the way. There was definitely pre-game Diplo. All you have to do is you look and see who won, and you message them the day before. Talk it out. And Boo says, of course. Boo is interesting. Because here's the thing. I think Hopper might be talking a little too much, and it might be a little too obvious. Boo, on the other hand, he's not chatting that much, but he's playing both sides. And he says, my plan is to wait for them to push you and snipe their asses. Oh, baby! Also, King Boo, he has his king on the water. May or may not be good depending on, you know, who shows up. Because I'm seeing some Navy from Hopper around. Hopper turns on Boo now. And I think it's because he sees the king is here and Boo! Boo, you have no navy! You have no navy! It's like taking candy from a baby, and Sir Explosive Hopper saw it. And easy money. King Boo out of the game. So much for that. And so much for the Northern team being better off in the team game. Boo is one of their best players. Sally says this is an issue for us. And Hopper normally kind of waiting to the late game. Makes the early plays, and that's a big deal. Now, Kamigawa immediately turns on Boo, funnily enough. Just so he can clear out his buildings, I guess. But, you know, I think Kamigawa's going to have to rally together with C-Bomb and Sally. Wow, that was crazy, too. Like, that, like... King Boo was a very important character here. And I thought, I mean, he was talking to Green, and he was talking to Gray, and now he's out of the picture. Wow. Yeah, I don't know about, like, turning on a player when you could just delete all their stuff, but it does get the job done eventually if you're Kamigawa. C-Bomb says, let's make sure Blue and Perp are with us. And then says, Green, you can't trust Gray. Well, that much is true. But actually, Blue has just turned on C-Bomb. And what exactly is happening here? I guess that's Boo's trade going down. Blue doesn't trust C-Bomb. But he's getting attacked. But he's not getting attacked by Kamigawa. Kamigawa's attacking the buildings in his base, and he sees that as a threat. By the way, I think, like, long-term, having the king on the water is smart. Not having Navy control there is going to be something King Boo is kicking himself for. And Blue maybe just got glanced by a bombard cannon. And Kamigawa's like, dude, I just hit red stuff. It's fine. Sally says, I had a snipe army in my transport for the last 20 minutes. Where is this transport? It's got war wagons, siege onagers, and bombard cannons. Yeah. He wants to make a move on somebody. So Hopper actually has his king in the TC, which is pretty next level. I would assume it's in the towers. Gray and Green agreeing. No backstab. Hopper says, me and you top. I give you top one. No backstab till the end. Well, let's hope Green watched the videos. Let's hope Green doesn't believe that line. But Green can work with him till the end and then kill him, right? You can have a healthy distrust of an ally. I feel like there... How do I word this without implying that this is how real relationships work? No. You can have healthy amounts of distrust in a good partner. Now, that's not applying to my fiance. We fully trust each other. She would never backstab me. And that's because her name is not Sir Explosive Hopper. But, you know. Healthy amount of distrust in a community game is fair. C-Bomb says, Hopper claiming you are working with him against Cammy. Hopper, remember, C-Bomb and Sally know Hopper's full of it. Purple moving to the back. Oh no, T90, if she ever thinks you're worth $25, watch your back. True. True. Lots of chatter. Hopper's trying to get everyone on his side here. I think if Hopper turns on these guys, they lose their trade. They lose their trade. That's a really big deal for these stockpiles. They've got plenty of gold, but still, in a game like this, it could disappear quickly. And we got castles going up here for Ween just to camp away. C-Bomb says, if Gray is talking to you, don't listen. And he's saying this to Kamigawa as Gray is talking to him. And now, dude, it's like... dude, it's like... It's at the exact same time. It's crazy. C-Bomb's like, well, if Hopper isn't talking to me, he must be talking to someone else. Because he doesn't shut up. Cammy, just to you. Bring Mameluke here. I attack grounds. Does that mean it's like faking a fight? Attack rounds? Is that the plan? And now he says 14, let's kill teal. They want to kill C-bomb. He's talking to blue. He's talking to green. Oh my god. Anyone else dizzy? There's so much Diplo. And now green is saying to C-bomb that I need Hopper for now. Because he's trying to be, convinced otherwise, so. Hopper's end goal is to be friends with everybody until the very end and win it himself. That is everyone's end goal, but Hopper's especially. Green researches treason, and now we have a turn. And this is Gray turning on C-bomb. He is going to destroy C-bomb on the sea. He also could kill C-bomb from the shoreline. Water control is really important, and the northern team just either didn't prioritize it or hasn't thought of it yet. There's also a Navy here from green still. And there goes the transport from Sally. Sally may be getting a little sick of this waiting. Sally may try and make a move. So, here we go. It is green against C-bomb. It is gray against C-bomb. And King Boo can't help. This would be where Kamigawa and Sally help. I think Sally has a plan to help. I don't know where it went. I'll keep an eye on the king from gray. Or green, we'll see. But it's super hard to snipe gray and snipe green if you end up being attacked here. So, C-bomb runs away. And Sally's going to speak to gray for the time being. And says, hey, gray. He says, wait, you guys have been enemied. I'm a little confused. We got C-bomb making... He's just going to stick to the land. Use the siege onagers. Use the Mangadai. Still no orange transport this way. Gray says, I'm going to pretend to attack. He's attacking C-bomb and saying it's pretend. Let's help player 5 when Kamigawa and Dean fight. Dude, the levels of intricacies with this game plan is just insane. He, attacks people, but gives them a warning that he's going to attack. And he's like, nah, bro, it's all part of the plan. And sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't. It is really next level stuff. And in some cases, like the pretend attacks, like what he did with Maesty, it was actually pretend, and it really, helped long term. Now, Kamigawa and Purple are going to fight. And I'm going to give the edge to Kamigawa because of skill and Civ here. I think the Georgians will struggle against the Siege Onagers. They'll struggle against the Mamelukes. Big shots from Kamigawa. And I'm actually going to switch to military mode right now, guys, because I need to see the military movement. That's resources. That's not it. That's it. Just in case we see, any specs of units. Like, whatever. Why is there a yellow thing here? Oh, it's a crossbow on the minimap. Okay. Not used to using the minimap mode. Green's got, teal is completely toast. Like, C-bomb needs to somehow get eco expanded elsewhere. The water control on the shoreline's a problem. Interestingly enough, orange and yellow's trade didn't get hit, so their trade's still running. But not looking good for C-bomb right now. He's not dead, though. His stockpiles, he still has 17,000 golds. A lot of his base still can't be hit. Yeah, I see. The orange boat is on the move in the minimap. Sally's saying, guys, I sniped Gray. He has not enemied me yet. This would be crazy if Sally does it. I think Purple will eventually die to Kamigawa. We've had one king go down. It was King Boo. Here comes the move. Now, this is tough because... Okay, he's going to ask others for treason so he can find out where the king is. He needs the exact location. C-bomb researches treason. C-bomb has to communicate it's the TC now. You can't just signal this. You have to communicate town center. He has not done that yet. He might need to research treason again. He might not have realized. The transport's still lurking. Blue is asking Hopper to stop attacking him, which I didn't even see him do yet. Maybe it was happening on water. C-bomb says king there, but he has to say it's TC. You have to say it's TC. Now, I'm guessing Hopper is... Oh my god, there's no flags on anything else. This would be crazy if he actually kills Hopper right now. Sally and Hopper know each other so well from community games. Hopper's been trying to... He's been trying his best to make this happen. The TC Oh, the TC goes down, but the king is in the castle now. I don't know if this was enough. Hopper responded immediately. There's not enough siege here. Hopper will survive. And Hopper should have known Sally was going to do something at some point. I think he needed more cannons, but it was really tricky for Sally with the ratios he had there. And remember, he's not as strong as the other players. And Gray says, Sally traitor, all caps. Call it out, as you should. And he screams, all versus orange, he betray. Well, I think yellow will not go against orange. I think teal will not go against orange. I still think there's that team. And so, dude, I swear to God, Hopper, I'm going to pause real quick. Listen, buddy, I love you so much. I just do have to say, I really hope that you're not this, like, multi-personality outside of Age of Empires. He screams, Sally traitor, all versus orange, he betray. 10 seconds later, says to Sally, all good, buddy, friends. Like, it's crazy. He's always on both sides of it. Anyways, we continue. And Sally apologizes to his team. Blue is going to die. Green is kind of fighting in support of blue, as is purple. It is a 3v1 versus Cammy. Teal is probably, like, really worried about, like, you know, not having trade and all these other things. So C-Bomb, I think, not able to do too much right now. And now C-Bomb says, Hopper, peace, you guys wrecked me. And, of course, Hopper is always going to want an extra ally. So he allies him. You know what's kind of crazy is I could see a world where Sally, C-Bomb, and Hopper are the final three because Hopper is going to be terrified of green and yellow, and he's going to need help. And those three are the three that know each other the most in terms of, like, experience. Could happen. I think, is Gray trying to kill blue right now? What's happening? Blue is in a rough spot. I really feel for blue and purple. They have not received true support. They just really haven't. And I think maybe Hopper was going to try and get the king kill here. The green is here. Gray is here. King is in the castle there for blue. The C-Bomb says, I'm in a really bad state because you lost the trade. I think blue is fighting because blue doesn't feel like there's any hope in the world anymore. You know, so just fights against everyone and lashes out. Blue maybe just saw Gray's ships there and thought he's going to kill me, so he turned. A king is out. That's $25 right there. And Ween Dinchester is going to take his second king kill. Oh, sorry, no, his first king kill of the game. And poor Pickled Cabbage is out of the game. Pickled Cabbage won his community game, of course. Will be disappointed. But Pickled Cabbage, at least you're not King Boo. You weren't the first to go out. And I can only say that because I know Boo can take the joke. Oh, poor Boo. Big hold from purple. Now blue's not here as a distraction or to help out. And gray and green, they still have that alliance. Remember, those two players have worked together here. I'm seeing... Where are the turtles? Sally's got crazy turtles. Sally actually just turns. Looks like he's turned on Hopper, which Hopper wasn't expecting. Hasn't reacted to, or maybe he did. And green is in defense there on the water. So we've got turtles, we've got caravels, we've got galleons, we've got cannon galleons, we've got towers killing trade. And then Kamigawa is killing land. Kamigawa asking, I think, Gray to tell him where the king is. Which is kind of tricky for Gray to point out because there's some fakes on the castles here. I think turtle ships should own the water. I don't think caravels are really that good. I think like mixing in fires though, then of course you're gonna, it's 2v1 on water and the turtles will go down. Neoptolames says, Cammy, how about an alliance? How about a truce? You can use me against your allies. And Gray is saying that player 6 is not a threat. I snipe him myself for you, okay? I mean, that's not really for him unless you're giving him the $25, but... I think Hopper like, he wants to use Kamigawa and Ween Dinchester against each other. That would be my guess. Oh, shoot. Hopper screwed up. He sent it to the wrong person. Oh, shoot. Purple says, I saw that, Hopper, but I agree. I am not a threat. Gray, let's see how he explains this. He says, brother, I am not trying to betray you. I am talking to Yellow to change him. I don't actually have any military to snope you. And then he said... He can't help himself. I don't even think he believes the words. I just think he loves being full of shit. He says, Cammy, I snipe Purple King. Right after that. Right after that. Seconds later. He's such a snake, dude. He is such a snake. Now, remember, if you have water control, you control the trade. And Sally has really fought back on water. So, as long as he, you know, continues at it, it's possible there will be no trade. Cammy's been trading. Sally's been trading. The trade has actually still been protected here. And there was then going to be very little trade for Hopper and his team. Green's still making progress. Kamigawa caps lock on. Is he still there? I mean, Purple's done a great job. Can we salute Purple right now? Purple's done a great job to hold on. But Green is a big part of that. Ween Dinchester, obviously, big support. Sally King also on the island now, not on land anymore. And C-Bomb's still in the game. He's still alive, but I think he's trying to get trade back up and running. And Gray, trying to maintain diplomatic alliances with Yellow, is now going to ask Green to stop attacking Kamigawa and focus on Orange instead. Guys, there has not been a moment in this game where Hopper has not been friends with somebody, with everybody, and enemies to everybody, it feels like. And it's always this way, and they know it. Sally and C-Bomb are the two that know that this guy is only in it for himself and that you can't take anything he says as truth long term. And Sally's got a nice little position now on water. Nice trade lockdown. He's got the best trade route in the game on water. That applies to C-Bomb, that applies to Kamigawa. Kamigawa needs to cling tight to C-Bomb. And he needs to cling tight to Sally. Now, guys, look at the tree situation. Look at the mini-map there. Most of the trees are actually down here. All the trees in the north have been chopped. This is what Sally was talking about when Kamigawa was onaging the wood. That's actually a really big deal now.
Yes.
And, you know, obviously lots of fortifications around. Green just said, where is Orange's king? And said that to Sally, so that's an oops. He initially said it to Teal, which was probably intentional, and then he screwed it up. Purple, don't attack Yellow for now. Orange is turtling, we need to kill. This is true.
Yes.
I've seen players win with wonders here. Everyone focuses on land with 180 population. They have no navy, and then someone builds a wonder and takes the win away from everybody. Guys, all versus Orange and C-Bomb. They turtle. These are Hopper's words. And those are the two that are the problem for Hopper. Those two know his ways the most. I don't know. I'm worried about C-Bomb here. C-Bomb isn't showing... He isn't very active, I guess. But he is still in a position where he could do things. He is making trebs like he wants to sneakily snipe somebody at some point. It's going to be tough to break Kamigawa. He's got the fake towers. He's got the walls. He's got the wood. And yeah, it seems like Green and Gray are just simply trying to focus down Sally, who is indeed turtling with the Koreans. But the turtle ships are hard to kill. And Hopper's kind of trickling in his navy. Honestly, I think C-Bomb's being patient, but I think he could kill Green. He could at least push Green. Purple says, Hopper is trying to convince everyone to go against you, Orange and Teal. Oh, let's go, Neoptolames! Let's go! I mean, that's not going to surprise them, but that is Purple in their corner now. So the bottom three people in score are kind of working together. Nice for Purple because Yellow has been told not to attack him anymore. And what Hopper also says is correct. Player 8 wants a wonder on island with turtle. 100%. 100%. That would be huge. And then you don't have to worry about any of this other nonsense. Now, Sally kind of speaking to Green a little bit. I don't know. I think Green's got his chat settings wrong. And C-Bomb, for like the third time this game, goes to Kamigawa and says, don't listen to Hopper if he's talking to you. Yeah, he's like, stick with me. Don't listen to Hopper. Kamigawa's got trade here. Oh, wait, what? What happened? Did he lose his docks? I don't know. It seems like Kamigawa's actually going to team with Hopper. I don't know. Green is saying deny Orange's wood, so Orange can't make more ships. That's kind of funny. Sally says, why would they do that? Because you are losing on water. Sally with some smack talk. Let's go. Yeah, Sally's like, yeah, you're struggling over there, Hopper? Dude, Hopper hates this guy right now. Hopper is going to be trying to plot how he can deal with this guy. But demos is the answer. Demos is the answer. Is it a trade cog or is it a demo? Or is it both? It does take a lot of demos to take out a trade cog. Or, sorry, a turtle ship. But that's a lot of Navy from Gray and a lot of Navy from Green. And his rest on land has given them the time. Pushback on water. Purple also trading. Ah, that's a good point. Purple is actually trading with Green and Gray. Purple's in a really interesting spot then. Trade is not running right now for Sally. I'm not sure what happened. I think Yellow deleted his docks. Did he do that intentionally? I think Yellow deleted his docks. Or did the docks get destroyed by something? Because doesn't Cammy also have trade? Guys, can I go back for a second? Hold on a second. This is like really weird. I'm just going to look. Okay, so the dock was there. It just got clogged up by stuff. I think maybe he saw the trade was clogged and assumed... Oh, he does have other docks. I'm stupid. They're all yellow docks. Okay, never mind. But it's not like the dock anymore. I guess like that what happened was all the trade cogs got clumped up then. And now he needs to retask them and everything's fine. Yeah. Because these are still Kamigawa docks. Okay. Yellow and green ally. Guys, we've got 120k wood left on the map. A lot of it's being chopped by yellow and orange and purple. But there's some gray villagers too. You'll know how important that is. C-Bomb upset. Cammy, you haven't said anything to me for all game. Everything good. Kamigawa turns on orange. Turning on Sally. He's listening to Sir Explosive Hopper. And this could be very dangerous for Sally and C-Bomb's future. C-Bomb, I think he just actually allied Kamigawa. Kamigawa hasn't spoken to him all game. That is absolutely true. There hasn't been a lot of chatter there at all. Yo, Cammy. No, wait. He went back. They're trying to figure this one out.
Yes.
I think all Kamigawa did there was he killed some of the villagers from Sally on wood because he wants the wood. And then he killed Vills. And then he allied again so he doesn't have problems. Because he doesn't want to lose trade. That's pretty risky, but if you realize trees are going to be an issue, that's probably the way to do it. Guys, do you think Green is going to realize that he needs to kill Hopper when it gets down to the crucial moments? He's turtling a lot. They're pretty close. I think he will. I believe in him. I know he hasn't been as active with the Diplo chatter. I think he will. I don't know if he knows how bad it is and how many, webs Hopper's weaving here, but still. We'll see. Purple's going to turn on Sally and C-Bomb, who I thought were good friends, but that is apparently no longer the case. It makes more sense for purple. He's got Hopper. He's got green. He's got Kamigawa all surrounding him. He's going to stick with the pros here against 2 players that he watches play these community games continuously if they get rigged in. Still a lot of Navy from Sally. Like, they still haven't taken care of Sally. Sally could always go for the Wonder. But Sally and C-Bomb are going to be outnumbered here. And odds are they will die next if this continues. It was very clear Kamigawa and C-Bomb were never really that close. I do think purple might back off and feel bad because C-Bomb says purple WTF. But like purple's, he's like, okay, I'm not being attacked by yellow anymore. This is good. Trade's going to start to get hit. Finally he starts to hit the trade. Sally never really hit their trade. This will hurt them big time. Purple's trade down. Gray's trade down. Green's trade all going down to these turtles. Big losses. And purple just says it has to be done. 100k wood remaining. Green was just yelling at Kamigawa about wood. And Hopper says, guys, don't fight over wood. This map has a lot. Hopper, just stop. Trade is going down. A lot of that trade will go down. We'll check resources here in a second. And C-Bomb could lose his king if he's not careful. Now, I also think he was planning to backstab Kamigawa. But now Kamigawa is actually friends with him. Or, sorry, enemies to him. So it's hard to trick somebody. The only person he can backstab is the only ally he has, which would be Sally, which he doesn't want to do. Gray just researched treason. And he said Teal is trying to convince Purple to change his mind. Guys, I don't think Purple should. I love C-Bomb. I love Sally. It makes no sense for Purple. It is better for Purple to stay with these guys and kill off Teal. And King is on the move. Trebs are on the move. But ground is being lost heavily here for C-Bomb. Kamigawa's trade still running. Not disrupted. The trade, though, for the others, it has been disrupted. It is not finished, though. Look at how many trade cogs that Explosive Hopper has collected up. He's kept them alive. Kamigawa researching treason. He's going to chase down that king. King is going to go into the transport for C-Bomb. Can he make it to the island of Sally? Can he survive here? He's on the move. There's activity on the seas from Gray. He's going to go to the edge of the map. He's going to try and survive here, guys, but it's not looking good. It is not looking good for C-Bomb. How are you supposed to win this game if your trade has gone down? How are you supposed to win this game without land presence as the Mongols? Now, here's Stockpile's bottom left. It's pretty interesting. Everyone's actually kind of loaded, except for Sally. C-Bomb actually has resources, but doesn't have pop. C-Bomb does have, like, a Vil out here. And I don't think Sally will ever take this 25 bucks. Sally's too honorable for that. If it comes to it, C-Bomb might say you can kill me. But these are the only two that really have trusted each other the whole game. Okay. So, what's going to happen is everyone on land is friends. And when that happens, they're not going to trust each other. And then moves are going to be made. Someone like Kamigawa might just be like, well, I might as well kill purple now because I have no one else to kill with all my Mamelukes and Siege Onagers. C-Bomb, what are you doing? What are we doing here? You know Gray has Navy. What are we doing? C-Bomb? C-Bomb? Dude. Hopper gets his second kill of the game. I think he was trying to get back home or something. I have no clue. Hopper saw it, turns on him, and kills him, and C-Bomb is out of the game. I think he thought that Hopper would stay allied with him, but Hopper took the opportunity and ran with it. Easy money. That's Hopper's second king snipe of the game. And C-Bomb was really Sally's only hope. So Sally will definitely think about Wonder now. And guys, every time Hopper plays, people say he can't keep getting away with it. And, oh, watch this. Hopper says, Sally, do you want a truce? Since the others betrayed you? Wouldn't that be an ultimate alliance? Hopper and Sally, would they actually be able to trust each other? I think Sally needs him So Sally might be forced to work with him. C-Bomb in chat said misclick. Ah, okay. Makes sense then. It didn't make a lot of sense, so it makes sense that it was a misclick. It happens. GG, C-Bomb. C-Bomb, you get to see all the lies that are being shared now. Green. Just reached out to by Kamigawa. Remember, these two are just the normal pros. They don't play the Kami games much. And I think they'll have trust in each other for that reason. Kamigawa's like, we should kill purple. Green says, actually, we should kill orange because orange could go for a wonder, which is still true. Well, not really. Sally's running low on gold. That's not true anymore. Sally's pretty much dead. And Sally and Hopper are fighting. I thought they were going to be friends, but no. Checking gray. Okay, Hopper is prepping for a backstab on green. It is happening. Finally, it's happening. He has waited long enough. We've got Trebs in queue. We've got Camel Archers in queue. That will be for a snipe. A snipe on green, which may be a little too obvious. Oh, no, it's behind the castle. It's not obvious. Excuse me. The flag I saw was the monastery. That's sick. Kamigawa also just received... Is that true? Maybe attack him first. I need coinage. Okay. I mean, they could start lands trade. Purple's going to start that now. And water trade has proved to be a little awkward. Sally just holding on. Top 3 is a long way away. He has no friends, guys. He allied purple, but purple isn't allied to him. It's a sad, sad existence. And Hopper is going to lie now. He is going to lie. And he says, Dean, Cammy wants to kill you. And now he goes to purple and says, Cammy wants to kill you. And then he goes to both of them and says, kill Cammy now, 14. He gives them no time to react or think about this. They have to decide on if they believe this or not. Everyone's in it for themselves at a certain point. Purple says, hey, Cammy, I hear from Hopper that you want to kill me. How about we kill him instead? Bottom score, probably watched all the videos, and he knows. Kamigawa, you got to call him out. You got to make a decision here, Kamigawa. We need to see what happens here. He says, where is he at? And Nyapta's, this is a good deal. He's like, number 1 and 2, you and me, I am no threat. True. Bottom score. Like, yellow has been feasting on purple anytime he wants to, so he doesn't have to fear him. And I don't know if yellow knows Hopper's reputation, but Hopper clearly playing both sides. That was a really good call. And now purple goes back to Hopper and says, will do, Hopper, just getting siege. Yo, Nyapta, let's go. People must remember that Nyapta Lames dealt with the very Hopper-like Arizona Ranger, who killed 4 kings and was constantly playing both sides in their game. Sally says, so is this going to go till I'm dead? Like, what's going to change, guys? And it honestly might. It honestly might. I don't like, it doesn't benefit anyone to allow the threat of somebody winning with a wonder out here. Kamigawa wants to kill him first. And now Gray is telling Kamigawa to attack player 6. Now, green is awfully silent right now. And there's the wonder. Okay, well, all bets are off until this wonder is dealt with. This is the last play for Sally. No one's helping him. No one's changing his mind. So Sally's going to try and take the win from everybody. Everyone should forget their other plans and all work to stop this, because it would be within their best interest, if they wish to win, to make sure that Sally can't do it. Now, Sally doesn't have enough villagers. Sally doesn't really have any resource income beyond a couple trade cogs. I think it's unlikely, but it's Sally's best play, and I respect Sally for trying it. C-Bomb crying in chat right now. Says, I should be there helping. Oh, poor C-Bomb. I knew it was going to be you two. I really did. I knew that you two would be the two that would call out Hopper the most, but you wouldn't necessarily be able to do it on your own. 14, snipe it quick, maybe Cammy, says Green. I think Green's trying to tell, like, everyone's trying to tell Kamigawa to just snipe Purple quick. Purple's got fakes everywhere. This is a true community gamer. Look at this crap. Like, villager, 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 villager. It's like, if you're allied with me, you just don't know which castle my king is in. And everyone is allied with Purple, so. Oh, he deleted the Wonder. That's interesting. And he may feel hopeless. He says GG. Obviously, we really hope players don't resign. We want those kings to be paid out. But Sally is in a hopeless spot. Neo, if it is me and you at the end versus a pro player, would you be on my side? And Purple says, of course, my jumping friend. Now, I think Purple's playing him. Maybe making a little too obvious. And did Gray just try and do the thing? Hold on. Did Sir Hopper try and do the thing where he chats to us for our benefit and it went to Purple there? I think he's saying this is BS, totally capping, and he screwed up and said it to Purple. And then he says, what kind of villain goes my jumping friend? I think Hopper's like, he's kind of outing his true personality here. It was bound to happen. Purple's here. Remember, Sally was never friends with him. Sally was, sorry, allied to him, but Purple was not allied back. And Hopper, I don't think he's talking himself into a corner, but I think that people have been trying to call him out, and it gets interesting now. Who gets this king kill? I love people like Hopper because you either love him or you hate him. And every game he's in, it gets interesting. I didn't think that the odds would be this great that he could actually do it all after how much of a display it was in his game yesterday. I thought that people would realize. And maybe they do. Maybe they have a healthy fear of him. But I mean, you got Kamigawa, you got Dinchester, and you have Hopper as the top three remaining. Who will win it all? Or will it be Neopta? Sally could make a decision here on who he wants to donate the $25 to. I'm not sure there's anyone here he's really that fond of. But he's staying alive for now. And the longer he does this, the more people are distracted and, you know, are focused primarily on this, which honestly gives, like, the real opportunities. There's still Camel Archers and Trebs building up in this castle. I'm still waiting. I just don't know how you snipe Green. Green made a really good play with hiding his king like that. Neoptus is only talking to you, Ween and Hopper. We should kill Cammy next. He is top scorer and has a huge part of the map. Honestly, I think that's a great decision. He's the best player left. Once Orange is dead, that is the best play. And Sally! Who's he going to give it to? He's really got no choice in the matter now. Green surrounds him, and Ween Dinchester gets the snipe. His second snipe of the game. So we've had Ween Dinchester, 2 snipes. We've had Explosive Hopper, 2 snipes. Easy money for both. They're right next to each other here in the final. We'll see if they trust each other. Sally out of the game. I thought it would be tough for C-Bomb and Sally if they were not together. And unfortunately for them, they got displaced at a certain point. And now we make decisions.
Yes.
I think Green's proposal, Purple's proposal, all these proposals are great. You got to kill off Kamigawa next. And Kamigawa does not have the Navy to defend his own trade. Not a lot of it. It could affect Gray's trade, though. Like, Gray's trade is actually going to Kamigawa. Some of it, anyways. Top 3 pays out a lot of money. Pays out a lot of money here. They want that top 3 guaranteed. 3 people should agree to this deal. And now, Kamigawa goes to Green and says we should attack player 6. I think if Kamigawa gets hit on land and water, he has a brutal time, but he does have the resources to work with here. Everyone does, guys. Everyone could win this game. This game is winnable for everyone. And also, the wonder potential on the island is still possible for anybody else. Oh my god, Kamigawa! Or, sorry, Explosive Hopper, for once in your life, agree to a deal and don't have some backdoor shady business. He just agrees a 3v1 versus Gray, and now he goes, Kamigawa, only to you. Dean and Neo are going to be versus you, but guess what? Fear not, for I am on your side. Yeah, freaking Hopper. And then he goes back to Green. Green. I like our agreement. Where must we attack? I can kill Cammy's water. Yeah. We don't know what's going to happen. We never know exactly what side he's going to go on. I think the right side... I think he's going to, like, fake like he's helping Kamigawa when Kamigawa starts to die. That way, like, Kamigawa always thinks of him a little bit fonder than the others, you know? Must be infuriating to be the players who've been killed off and to see this. C-Bomb and Sally were the two he needed to shut up. Those were the two he needed to shut up. But listen, Purple is actually still here, and he knows the way. Kamigawa and Dinchester never watch the Hopper videos. Just like Dogao and Lewis and Maudry. None of those guys ever watched the Hopper videos. But Purple did. Guaranteed. Of course, green, yellow is top scorer and the scariest. And then, okay, here goes Gray. Purple's with us. And then he goes to Kamigawa. Says, Cammy, I fake attack. Don't worry. Right now, defend. Just a fake, guys. Just a fake. It's just a fake. All right? I have to do this. Just another one of my little fake attacks. And Kamigawa turns on Hopper now. Is that fake defense? Is it real defense? We don't really know. I still think of all the things Hopper has done, he has failed to protect his king like a true Diploer. That could be his biggest weakness. That is a weak castle. I don't like that. Purple is going to attack yellow. Green is going to attack yellow. So it is actually 3 against yellow right now. Kamigawa tells green not to. But Kamigawa, your top scorer. You're on the far side of the map from the others. This makes the most sense. This is going to take a long time to finish him off, though. A very long time to finish him off. With Siege Onagers and Mamelukes, and with Kamigawa's control, good luck. But remember, green has trade. Gray has trade. Purple has trade. They all have that trade on water. And here's Kamigawa's defense. Guys, what a game. Pick your winner right now. Odds are stacked against Kamigawa in that he's like 3v1s. Neoptolames is like 1,300. Hopper's like 1,800. Ween Dinchester's 2k1. Green's got a really good defensive setup and fakes now, so he knows it's coming to a close. Oof. I think we're not even close to the finish. We might not even be at the halfway point. They might not even be able to 3v1 Kamigawa. He might not die. If he can get markets from somebody to trade with, he could still be fine. He could go wonder on land, in all honesty. Look at this. Yeah, good luck. Especially if Gray is only on water with all this pop. And Kamigawa says, stop, please, to Gray. Remember, Gray said it was a fake attack. And I think Hopper is, like, morally opposed for someone being mad at him forever. He says, Cammy, I don't kill you. Just pretend. Bro, you are kind of killing him a little bit. Just a little bit, kind of, you know? You know, taking out his shoreline. But it isn't affecting him massively now. It's true, because he doesn't have trade. Gray says, where is Green King? Kamigawa says, good question. I scout. Okay, so Kamigawa, there is a technology. You freaking guy. It's called treason. You click it, and it shows you where the king is. Scouting is cheaper, I guess. But Gray says you can research treason, bro. He tries to scout. He runs into a bunch of walls he didn't know were here. I mean, if yellow there's treason. Okay, so what does treason show? It's funny. It shows the castle even though it's in the tower. So, of course, as Gray is receiving info from yellow, Gray now goes to green and says, Dean, careful. Cammy wants to snipe you, I think. He just pinged. Dude, I don't have the patience to type that much without the gameplay. Like, that's insane. Green says, thank you. I have a very good view on army movement. Green's like, I'm good. Thanks for the heads up. That's so funny. It's so funny. Just constantly playing both sides. Now, Mamelukes and Siege Onagers shred. And Saracens have proved to be, in my opinion, one of the best civs in Regicide Rumble 5. They're so good. And Gray is... Hopper, this is for us. He says, bro, WTF are these guys kings at? He says, find Waldo type shit. He's telling us he wants to snipe them, but he doesn't know where their kings are. And he's looking. So, again, Greens is very confusing because it's in a tower behind the castle. This is the new meta now. I didn't know this was doable on flat terrain. There's a tower behind there, and inside of that is the king. Shout out to Kingston who did that. Now, purple has a villager in every single castle, and there's like 6 of them. So you don't know which one is which. And then I think Kamigawa is kind of similar, but he's also like fighting, so you're never going to snipe him. So, yeah, Gray wants to backstab throughout all the BS, but he can't. And it kind of makes it really interesting. Purple or green would so have been dead if they didn't hide their kings like this. I still think Kamigawa was strong enough where if 3 people can't kill him, Hopper does have to be very careful about like killing off green or purple if he still wishes to do that. Here's the stockpile. Now 0 on gold for Kamigawa, but he's got 20,000. At what point does Kamigawa just say screw it and go for a wonder? Right? Because like, I think he's going to reach that point soon enough. Gray's talking about clearing water. That could be really good for Gray. If Gray is the water player, eventually, if he turns on them, he controls their trade. Kamigawa chopping trees still. There's a little bit of gold there too, but the trees are almost gone. There's only 18,000 wood left, guys. Most of the trees are gone on the map. It's been a long game. All these games have gone down to the final tree. And, of course, the trade. All right, so here's a little poll, which is fun. Forget about who you think will win. Give me a yes or no, and if you want Hopper to win. I want to know where people stand on this guy. Yes or no, and if you want him to win. It's pretty close to 50-50, man. It's just great. Some people are like, absolutely not! I will not stand for that! Right? And then some people are like, dude, I just can't go against him. Yeah, maybe it's like 70, maybe it's like 70-30 no. I can't do math. American education system, you know? Hard to see. We could do an actual poll. Maybe we could run that. Big fight. Yellow just kind of yelled at green. Is like, come on, turn on player 6 here. I think he meant to say it to Gray, actually. He's waiting for Hopper to do something. Because Hopper's like, told him, I'm not killing you, bro. But now Hopper is here. He's probably going to say this is a fake attack again. I'm fairly certain that green would be dead if not for the whole king trick. That's crazy. What if every Regicide game becomes that? Why would you not do that? I didn't know you could do it on flat terrain. That might be a new meta for me here. Shout out to Kingston on that. We do have a poll running. Gray is asking for wood. Gray's got 160 army right now. Lots of military. And it is 3v1 versus Kamigawa. Kamigawa's gold count will disappear eventually. He does not have trade. Which means Kamigawa may not be top 3 here in our final. Too strong for his own good, maybe. Didn't chat enough, maybe. I think his strength is really what's scaring people off. Kamigawa was told by the 2 players who are now dead not to trust Hopper. So maybe that's part of it too. But yellow is backed into a corner. Has lost a lot of ground. And look at green mixing in monks for the siege onagers. I saw the monasteries earlier. That's a really smart addition. And now we got siege onagers from purple as well. Gray says to us, because he's Hopper, technically if I don't bleep it up, I think I won. So he, with 4 people in the game, he's like, I've got them exactly where I want them. I think that means wonder. Yeah, I think that means wonder. Yeah, he's gonna go wonder on the island. Because he can't snipe the kings. King sniping is not an option if he doesn't know where the king is. By the way, 70% exactly do not want Hopper to win. Here in the Twitch poll. So, Kamigawa being alive is actually pretty critical here. Not only is Hopper bringing the king, by the way, he's bringing more villagers. He is going to go for the wonder victory. Guys, if Hopper does this at the wrong time, these 3 may work together against him and be able to finish him off. He needs to wait. Green says, maybe delete some Navy, Gray. Dude, he has no clue. Hopper says, 11, good idea. Me complete noob, 11. Yup, just being a noob. Not at all calculated that he would have the Navy. Just being a noob. Ah, silly me. And Green says, Gray preparing wonder on water. He looked. He sees the castles. He sees the Navy. He knows that Gray isn't a noob. And, guys, there's the wonder. There it is. That was on cue. Holy crap. There's the wonder. Now, Hopper will turn on everyone. This is his hill to die on. He will win Regicide Rumble 5, or he will likely not get top 3. Let's see what the others do. Keep in mind, the trade for everybody goes through Hopper. So the trade will all go down. Hopper's also making a move with what he does have on green. And Kamigawa says, can you guys contest? Green says, I tried, but I need help. And then purple says, only if we ally. They all 3 need to work together now, all against Hopper. He waited. Let's see what happens. They've got so much pop. It sucks because you've got like 150 pop on land you can't use anymore. Long time till that wonder completes, though. A long time till that wonder completes. And for the love of God, Hopper, you got to get those vills, but your king is in that transport. Green actually has Navy sailing by. Would be pretty crazy if Kamigawa also just went for his own wonder and like purple went for their own wonder. Oh my god, look at the pop. Well, you gotta roll. You gotta roll what Hopper has left on his main eco. Green defends from the trebs. The king is still safe. And then you have to delete your pop. And then you have to go all Navy against Hopper. Now, Hopper is kind of camping the shoreline. So he's got, like, he needs to have his Navy all around the shoreline. Which, but they're, you know. Let's see. Can we see their wood counts? Sure. Yeah, so wood counts are there. Green is struggling big time. Kamigawa's got enough. He's got plenty of gold too, Green, so he could buy it. They all could do it, but they have to get docks down. And that's going to be the struggle. And then they have to delete their army. Like, expensive armies need to be deleted. And there goes purple. I think the north, they can get the docks down. Gray is really hyper-focused down here against green. Gray can't be everywhere. Monks as well. Like, all these things can help. So I think if they work together, they can do it. I don't know if Hopper can do this, guys. 143 army? They should definitely take out his castles here. But, like, 3 people. Lots of time left. Only 2 castles. And they research treason. And actually, that's Hopper researching treason. And he's going to find the king locations. I mean, listen, guys. Hopper is going to talk some real crap here. If you thought he talked a lot before, wait until he has one objective and he needs to distract people from killing him. He's going to talk so much. I think he's going to say that treason was probably something that the others did to kill and get, like, second place. He's just going to be like, yellow just told me he wants your king, purple. You know, purple, yellow just said, why not take the easy 25 bucks? I think all that happens. But this was not part of the plan. The dock's actually coming up. You can see he was distracted down here. Look at Ween using bombard cannons and monks. It might not look pretty. Whoa. Hold on a second. Did I just see... Back up. Where did that cannonball come from? Did he just shoot that? Look at that ball. Whoop. Look how high that went. Look how far that went. What in the world? Anyways, you know, they're trying their best. Mamelukes can kind of help when ships getting close, but the docks are getting taken down by the cannon galleons. You just got to keep scrambling up more docks and keep trying to mass here 340 years. Also, a couple ships back here just getting taken out. Hopper's Wonder looks pretty nice, if you ask me. Not every day you see a Berber Wonder. Let's look at Hopper's resources. He doesn't have a lot of wood. 6k wood is not great. Not as good as Purple's. But Yellow's isn't great either. Yellow massing the galleons. Has a tower up. Purple needs more vills. Here come the vills. Purple's got some docks up here that Gray didn't find yet. Green's still trying to contest here. I mean, using monks and bombard cannons against ships is not great, but it's something. Everybody's got to try here to stop Hopper. 70% of my audience is going to be disappointed with this result if this continues. These guys can't have it, but more docks coming up, guys. I don't know if Hopper can do it. I don't know if he can do it. Did he play his hand too early here? Maybe it was his best time. He's holding the shoreline, but like Green's finding a way, Purple's finding a way. Purple's got to group those units up somewhere else, though. Yellow's finding a way. Kamigawa's here. Kamigawa's here. Kamigawa is the player you really got to have faith in here. Again, I think he's the best in the game. Purple's also taking down everything Hopper has left. If Hopper does not win with this wonder, the victory will not be his. I think lands trade between purple and yellow is really good. Then they have a gentleman's agreement to kill off green later. And then, I don't know, maybe purple takes second place. Green's castle getting kills. The monks getting conversions. What a fight, dude. What a fight. You could tell Gray's so distracted. Look at the Mamelukes on the shoreline. Hopper's wood count can't be good. Down to 2,000 wood. And they're all talking about wood. There's only 8,000 wood remaining now. The price of wood's probably pretty crazy. I think Kamigawa's asking for wood. If he can't queue up ships, that's obviously a problem. He does have all of his docks in queue, though. Green also still producing. This is a ridiculous game. This is a ridiculous game. I don't think Hopper can do it. I think he may be pop blocked right now. It's hard to tell, but you know, he's scrambling up some houses because he's lost his houses. He's going to lose his towers. He's also going to lose more docks down here. He does actually have a lot of stuff in queue, but he may not be able to keep the docks up. Obviously, the wood comes back to him then. Oh my goodness. Kamigawa's made progress. Purple's still struggling. Purple's going to try. Green making another Fatoria. Tossing away so many monks. But I mean, if you have a Fatoria, then you're going to get gold eventually. So you just got to, again, do what you can. Everyone needs to contribute. Saracen galleons are a problem for Hopper. There's a big train of production from Kamigawa, who might be the favorite to win it soon. The docks go down there. This is production from Hopper that he can't get again. The houses as well. Big problems for him. 250 years. Now, Purple also had a dock over here. Purple's sneaking in with cannon galleons right now? Can you imagine? I don't know if Hopper knows about that. Oh, he does know about that. Here he comes. Really attentive from Hopper. Sneaky from Purple. Just to try and, like, get this wonder. Maybe, I think Hopper patrolled and it hit a house. The Wonder is being attacked. The Wonder is being attacked. Hopper's getting pushed every which way. He doesn't know. He does not know. Neoptolame's the one. Well, one of many, but the one who's alive, who really called Hopper out the most, is attacking this Wonder with the Cannon Galleons out of nowhere. Otherwise, Hopper could have maybe survived a lot longer. Hopper does not know. He deleted all his vills here. He has no repairs. He needed the population space, and Hopper will lose this game. He will not win. He will not get away with it. And he says, oh no! Wonder falls. What a time to realize. And Gray says, I was just testing the friendship, guys. I was just testing the friendship. It was just a fake. What are we doing? Come on. It's all good. That's crazy, man. Green says, Purple, you absolute legend. Seriously. You all passed the test. Good job. Now back... now back to killing Kamikawa. Guys, I know why Hopper isn't well liked by some people, why they didn't want him to win, but I hope he won some points with that. Oh, because obviously, they all know he's full of it now. Oh, man. I mean, it is wild. They do need to kill Kamigawa, though. Kamigawa, I think, has had trade somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe it's just gold miners. I think these were the gold miners, and they just stopped taking gold. Yeah. I mean, if Hopper wins this now, he's still got lots of navy to protect his king. He allies Kamigawa, says, FYI, Kamigawa, green and purple are friends. I wanted to try, but no dice. I mean, this is tough, because Hopper could just, like, try and run around and be annoying. I think they need to kill him. They can't have this guy whispering in his ear things that you don't know if you want to believe or not. Hopper wants top 3. I think they built up this much navy. They need to use the navy to take him, and they need to push him here. The fact that Hopper could still get top 3 should be on their minds, because that's prize pool. I think Yellow didn't know where things were, so his navy's all over here. He should just bring his navy down here now. Now, Purple told Yellow peace. Kamigawa's worried he's going to get sniped. He's still protecting himself here. Green wants snipe number 3 here. Well played to everybody. Salutes all around. Seriously, salutes. I mean, that was sick. They all rallied together. Guys, not the first time as well in Regicide Rumble. We've had like a really big wonder play. We have had instances where players have gotten it done, of course, but usually players are like, you know what? We can't let this happen. Cammy, help, or you 1v2 versus purple and green. Oh my, oh, that's a Kamigawa market. Okay. He's adding more trade right now, guys. Kamigawa is going to trade to C-Bomb's dock. Oh, shoot. I think Hopper just researched treason to throw them off the scent, by the way. Oh, he signaled Green's king and is telling Kamigawa. Kamigawa's going to be the only one with trade, and he has the water control to defend it. That's big. Gray says, Green king, I hold. It does actually benefit Kamigawa for Green to be distracted by Hopper right now. Hopper says, if you don't try and snipe Green right now, then it's all a waste. Well, obviously benefits you, Hopper. What's Purple doing? God, I gotta pee so bad. Why do I... I should know better than to drink any water on Regicide Rumble days. This has been a continuous problem. Hopper's gonna reboom. And Green says, Cammy, let's finish. Yeah, I mean, I can understand. Green's just like, dude, Cammy, just come in here. Help me kill this guy. We finish Gray and then Purple. That's a good deal. I think that's a good deal. Ween, Denchester, Kamigawa, top 2 players. Hopper's been a thorn in their side. They work together. They take out Gray once and for all, and then they figure it out from there. Now, Hopper doesn't know these things are being said, but he's trying to, weasel his way back. And he's saying he and Purple are best buddies, FYI. They were from the beginning, which isn't really true. But Kamigawa hasn't been really... He wasn't Diploing in the beginning. T90 dude, just go pee. We will have Regicide Rumble 6 and Regicide Rumble 7, but you only got 2 kidneys. Yeah, but guess what? With how much Hopper talks, I'll miss something. I'm not leaving. If I have, if I've got to find a bottle here, which I don't have, I'll figure it out. Don't you worry about me. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm not missing a Hopper message. Yeah, Hopper's going to try it again. He says, Purple, Dean wants to kill you after he kills me. Just wants to 1v1 with pro players. Again, this is the right play. Yellow says just passing. I actually think Kamigawa was in the original Blue Coffee game, back when Blue Coffee said just passing years ago. Now that I think about it, I think he was. I'd have to look back. I also think he was in Regicide Rumble 2 on Pilgrims. I gotta look back. Big fight. That's a lot of resistance here from Hopper. This is the end for him, though. Imagine if Green converts the transport ship with the king inside of it. Some of Gray's units aren't attacking right now. Purple's here too. No moves are being made on land from Green and from Yellow and from Purple. Hopper will have nothing left. Hopper will die here. This will be the end of Sir Explosive Hopper, who tried to convince them. He says, "Aight, boys, I send my king. Whoever gets it wins." And there's Purple. With 2 units. There's Purple with 2 units. Research treason. He's like, okay, he signaled here. Now Green wants it. Now Green wants it. Now Green wants it. They're looking. There it is. There it is. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get the 25 bucks? Who's going to get it? Oh, Kamigawa! No way! No way that just happened. Kamigawa comes in with the ships and snipes it. All 3 players come in at the last moment to get the money. And honestly, Kamigawa deserves it. He did a really good job. All 3 of them, though. And now we have 3. So all 3 of these guys are in the money. Green got king snipes. Yellow's got a snipe now. Purple didn't get one. And Purple says, Green, you need me versus Cammy. And Green says, yeah. Now, big detail. Big detail. Kamigawa added trade. Immediately. He added trade. No one else has trade. Well, hold on. Purple does. Where? Purple is trading on land with Green. Okay. And then Green is Fatoria's. Wood check. There's only 7,000 wood remaining. So it'll be Georgians and Portuguese against the Saracens. I don't know if it benefits the players in a team of 2 to backstab each other. So this will just be a matter of if Kamigawa can be broken or not. Guys, shouldn't Kamigawa try and wonder here if he can afford it? I guess he has no wood. Oh, he's got no wood. Only 700 wood. But he might even be worth buying some, even if it's expensive, to try it. Wood is right now pretty expensive. It's 400 gold per 100 wood. Stone is probably pricey too. I don't know. Okay. You know, I'm tempted to take you guys up on the whole go pee situation because these guys don't chat as much, and this is where the battle is going to be. Green said, I deleted Teal's docs. Oh, shoot. Because he was allied with Teal, and now Kamigawa can't trade anymore. So the trade is cut off. Big deal. Kamigawa's in trouble. Kamigawa's in big trouble. Great heads-up play from Green. Green Dinchester with the crazy plays. Oh, man. Oh, man, the Cavalier kind of just squeezed in there to snipe the Siege Onagers. That's a really nice move. And Kamigawa didn't enemy Ween Dinchester. That's the biggest problem. He didn't enemy him yet. And now he realizes, and that's a big loss. Will Green think about a backstab on Purple? Will Purple think about a backstab on Green in these moments? Yeah, we're probably not going to see many more Trebs or Siege Onagers from Kamigawa because of the lack of wood. Kamigawa could try and trade with, like, purple, but there's really no trade on water. Oh, he's trade heisting. He is actually trade heisting with purple's docks. I said it as a joke. And purple sees that. And purple deletes his dock, but he's going to have to delete all of them. Oh, shoot. Purple says, I build rams, but out of wood. We might be in trouble. Well, stockpiles say you actually have more wood than anyone. Which is pretty wild. But I think, like, green... I guess they can't trade on water because of yellow's navy, but there is trade from purple on land. Green is doing the same. And is green adding more trade? Not really. I don't know. It gets tricky. I'll be right back. Wait, what happened? What happened? Did I press something? What happened? I paused it? Sorry, I ran away so fast. Okay, we're back at business. Holy crap, I came back and there was no game. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Hardy, edit that out for YouTube. Thank you. Oh, man. Holy, that was such a relief. Okay. So, military count and wood count is what we're looking at. Kamigawa's got crazy military count. Crazy. A lot of it's on water, which could, you know, protect, well, very little soon. But he's got Mamelukes. Green is Fatorias, though. All resources come in indefinitely forever. Oh, God. The monks go down so quickly. Siege rams will die fast to the Mamelukes, too, but can at least destroy fortifications. I don't know, guys. Like, purple's 1,300. Can purple win this? Can purple win this? I think purple can absolutely win this. More wood than the others. Trading a decent amount. It still says Kamigawa's trade... No! Kamigawa's still trading with the docks. Purple, delete the docks. That's 55 gold a trip. That's such a big deal. You got to delete all your docks, purple. All of them. And while you're at it, if you realize these foundations are here from before, you're going to get over 1,000 wood back. But purple's focused on the push. Manaspa are killing some of the Mamelukes. This won't end Kamigawa here, but this puts him under a lot of pressure. More Mamelukes on the way. There's the stockpiles. Kamigawa will be low on food and gold soon. And obviously no wood. Purple's got 30k food, can spam Hussars for days. Queen Dinchester, 30k food, can spam Hussars or Light Cav or Cavalier for days. Building keeps everywhere. Kamigawa will, I think, even with the trade, will lose this game. 2v1 is simply too difficult. He does not have the map control. This will be decided between purple and green at some point, and they are very well fortified. And I don't know. Then at that point, I think you give it to green because green has Fatorias, maybe. And green is also the pro, the higher ranked player. Purple would have to make a crazy play. Purple would have to, like, wonder? Delete the dock foundations, get the wood back, buy some stone, and wonder? Or maybe green could wonder, too. These are just purple docks here. Nothing crazy. Any purple that runs into green's base is trade at this point. All the yellow running next to purple's docks is his trade, which purple doesn't realize. The final game of Regicide Rumble 5. We have never had an actual final. It's just been 8 separate games. Who is going to do it? 2 players from the pro days. 1 player from the community day who was voted, like, literally showed up, got in via the system, guys. It wasn't rigged in. Just didn't have any knowledge. that they were going to be selected, just knew they could give it a shot, and they're here. They called out Hopper. Like, Purple was a big reason why Hopper maybe wasn't trusted near the end. Purple making progress. Hussars against Mameluke. It's horrible for the Hussars, but it's a meat shield. What a crazy battle. I'm loving how green is mixing in the hand cannons, always has the monks, always adds the towers. The king for Kamigawa now is running. Oh, is he going to put in a freaking transport ship? Oh my god! He will never be killed. He will never be killed. Actually, oh crap, this is a problem. If he gets into a transport and protects it with this navy and there's no wood, Kamigawa may be guaranteed second. Because if someone goes wonder, he can't do anything. That's really smart. Oh my god, don't tell me purple changes his mind. Cammy, I just realized that green has Fatoria. Are you kidding me? Are you guys going to have an alliance now? Let's see. Kamigawa says, well, good luck. Good luck, he says. Because I can't help you. Kamigawa might actually want to try and transport his units, too. Good luck. Purple just laughs. That's not what Purple was expecting to hear. Okay, so now Purple asking for wood. And Kamigawa, I think, was trying to say he has 81 wood minus taxes. Okay. 81 wood minus taxes. That's rough. Those freaking taxes really ruining the wood economy. Where are the other trees, by the way? It says there's 7,000 wood. It's kind of a big deal. Are they on... Oh, okay. We found them. We found it. I forgot about... Yep, there's trees out here, guys. So you just gotta, you know, transport out there. Let's go back to the starting islands. You really take that wood for granted when you start, don't you? Look at this as well. Kamigawa hiding. You can barely see the flag. Kamigawa's got 40 Vils. Well, it says 40 Eco. So it does have Vils, but like... Some are in towers. Kamigawa's going to have a pop space issue. Green also losing a Fatoria to the Navy. God, it is so bad that Purple has not realized. I mean, that Green is not realized that Kamigawa is trading with the docks. That's such a big deal. Enjoy your 1v1, says Yellow. Okay. So, Kamigawa's going to try and get these two to fight. I think he wants second place, which would be, what, 125 bucks? He still has trade, so I refuse to believe he doesn't have a chance if he still has trade, and the others haven't realized that. But still, you need some land presence. And the longer green and purple are just trading together, the more realistic it may be. Purple 1300 elo. Oh my god. Purple sees flags and thinks the king is in one of these castles. Remember before Hopper didn't see a single flag, so he didn't make a move? He sees flags now, so he figures he's got a chance, and Green's like, bro, I'm not stupid, and sees it immediately and turns. So now they're going to fight over here too. Purple, this is where you drop a good old just passing, and you say, sorry, bro, because you don't want to lose your trade. Don't lose your trade. You better fix it. You better fix it. You better fix it. Well, he turns on green as well. This is good for Kamigawa. I don't know if he's going to have Vils on the outside or what. And purple says, JK green, ally. I mean, Hopper did worse. Hopper pulled the whole, it's a fake attack. It's a fake attack as he's killing everything. Hopper did worse. I think green should be emotionally prepared to deal with this type of behavior. Green says, go away. Purple says, okay, and allies. I would tell purple to delete the trebs, but when wood is at this price, that's pretty costly. That's pretty costly delete. So, Okay. Go away. Okay. Backs away. Green is a little scared. And now they can go back to resuming normal service against Kamigawa. Kamigawa escaping with Vils. He's still trading with stuff. Again, he's still trading with purple. He's actually destroying purple's docks. He could still trade with Hopper's dock if he doesn't destroy it all. And we have a signal from purple who says yellow's on water. Now, yeah, he is. But what can you guys do about it with no wood right now? Treason would have shown it. What you do is you trade up and buy wood because Kamigawa can't do that. Kamigawa says, damn, Feitoria gives some stone. I guess because he sees the towers, which is true. This is... I mean, it's a big deal that there's trees out here, man. And there's still 500 stone out there too, apparently, or somewhere. I assume it's out here. Yeah, dude, like this is... That's 1,800 golds. That's 500 stone, and there's 7,000 wood out here. If you get Vils out here, it's maybe Wonder territory. It's maybe Wind territory. Maybe. Gotta get into the transport. Green and purple now won't trust each other. Green needs to go for a Wonder, in my opinion. The player with the Feitoria needs to save for it, because he gets the resources. And yellow can't help against a Wonder if the Wonder is on land. But purple's actually in a really good spot to contest the Wonder. Dang, this is tricky. It's like, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't right now. There's the eco counts. Green has 11 Vils. That's also an issue. If you're going to build a Wonder, you need more than 11 Vils. Purple's got 42. Green turns on purple. Green turns on purple right now. Purple reacts. But I think purple will win the fight. I don't know if he could take out the towers, but he wins the fight. And Kamigawa has a transport. And he has a dream. Okay, so green's sick of purple now. And says, okay, Kami, I kill purple. I mean, dude, if you're Kamigawa, you're living the dream. You're like, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. I don't know if you're killing purple or purple's killing you, by the way. Manaspa are insane. Purple's resources? Looking pretty good. I think purple could kill green fast, man. He could melt these castles and everything fast. Ignore the towers. Ignore the towers. Neoptolames could win this. There goes the king. There goes the king. Purple made some navy. Purple actually made some navy and researched treason to get Kamigawa. Wow, what a player. Researches treason again. Trying to chase down that king while also fighting off green. Sick. Huge underdog at this point. Huge underdog. Kamigawa defends it, though. Heard it. King is just alone on an island. One man's dream, another man's nightmare. Purple, again, I would say probably needs to try and make a move on green's main base. But if you think the towers are a factor, then go ahead, take that out too. Purple laughing. He would have never had a chance with just fires if the unit was on land. And we got a re-boom from Kamigawa. A re-boom. He's got crazy military pop. He's still trading with the very docks that purple produced out of. Actually, I think he's trading with Hopper's docks now, which they can't do anything about. That's actually huge. The fact that Hopper still has docks is massive. Yellow says, nice try. And the 1v1 will begin. The 1v1 will begin. And I'm just going to have stockpiles up here, guys, because, like, 34 trade carts. A really big deal. Also mining enough stone to be able to get enough stone for a Wonder. Just bought enough stone for a Wonder. Look, he even shifted off of stone after that to go to the trees. We just witnessed it. He got 1,000 stone. He shifts the villagers over to the trees. He's going to go for a Wonder. with like 10 villagers. But still, massive battle here. Massive battle. Manaspa, I don't really know if they get countered by anything in the game. Maybe like imp camels or heavy camel. Halb is supposed to be on the list, but the unit's just too damn strong. And if purple has the resources to make more, this should work. Remember, Halbs cost wood. So I'm not completely convinced that green is going to be in position to make that many Halbs in the first place. Purple could kill green. And if that happens, that's amazing for Kamigawa here. You need 1,000 wood. You need 1,000 gold. You need 1,000 stone. He actually no longer has the gold. I don't know why. He might want to make more navy first, but he's trading with Hopper's docks, and that cannot be stopped. And he's taking out purple's docks now. Now purple says, let's kill Cammy first. Well, that's what they were doing. And green says, how? Fair point. Fair point. He on water. I guess you just gotta wonder. I don't know what else to say. It's crazy when the stakes are this high what people will do. Kamigawa could have easily just called it quits. Me no wood. It's alright. It happens to the best of us. But you've got Fatorias in this case, so you should be good. Purple says, so Regicide Rumble 5 ends in stalemate. You have Fatoria. You know what they actually need to do is make sure they take out all the castles and like the like the houses from Kamigawa. He's ferrying villagers to the shoreline, by the way, just so he can get the villagers somewhere. Green says I win because of Fatoria. You don't though if you lose the Wonder Race. And there it is, the very back island. There it is. Oh, Ween. Oh, Ween, why'd you say it? Oh, I win because of Fatoria. Wrong. You guys got to either get on water now, or you need to scramble up your own wonder fast. The green and purple making a big play against each other. And I'm still not seeing the resources there for them to be able to build one. This will take forever. Will these two come to an agreement again? They could, like, trade again. They could build up. They could try. I mean, it's not like before where Hopper had, like, you know, tons of docks. Kamigawa doesn't have that many. It's going to take a long time to build. It's only at 8%, but here comes 18 more vills. And oh my freaking... Oh my god! Regicide Rumble 5 Finals. There are 35 petards on our screen right now. You need 8 for a castle. Or maybe more than that, but like, what in the world? That is so costly. Green is pushing over here. Purple's going to make a push to kill him. Sadly, I don't know if it's going to work. But we'll see. Also, I'm worried about the king. And green is going to build a wonder now. So green's going to try and catch up. Must have been using the market. Okay, so this person, at the natural conclusion in any normal game, they said, why no trebs? Let's think about that for a second. No wood. So it's actually, petards might look a little silly, but no wood is a problem. Purple, be careful here. Be careful. And green, did green see the petards? Green deleted it. Yellow is also going to move everything over from this island to here now and is going to stack towers around this wonder, which is 50% of the way up. Okay, purple, please get units in front. Don't, oh no. Get units in front. Don't, oh no. Oh no! Okay, units are in front. So the units will attract the fire now. We've got the suicide squad here from Neopta to just try and take out any castles. This is going to be costly. But let's see. He researches treason. Where is the king? He still can't see it. It's behind this castle. It's in a tower behind this castle, which we've never actually seen. There go the petards. He just lost 35 petards. But purple, take out the castle now. He's got a treb. This is doable, guys. This is doable. Purple says, where is it? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Where is it? You're going to see it in a second, guys. There it is. There it is. And the king has to run now. And the king is now in the castle. Manaspa are shredding this castle, though. You're going to have to hop from tower to tower to tower to tower. Green scrambling everything he can defensively. But that castle will go down. I win because of Fatoria. The famous last words of Ween Dinchester. His king is about to pop. Will he be sniped? He's in another tower. Oh, God. This could go on for a while. Can he make it into this tower? It comes down to how many burgers the king has eaten this week. If he's slendered up a little bit, if he's been on a bit of a fast, he might be able to make it, but he can't path there, and he will die. And so Kamigawa completes his wonder. As that was happening, Ween Dinchester will finish third. And Nyapta now has to decide on if he's going to try something. If he can try something. He can't win the wonder race. He can't get the king. And he says, no way I stop you. Kamigawa couldn't see any of this. Really disappointing for him. He says, how did you do it? And Green complaining about Manaspa. And Kamigawa's, I think, wondering, like, what happens from here. He's got back on trade. So he was trading again.
Fortification at the flared location.
Oh, my God. Purple, convert the Fatorias. Convert the Fatorias. You can make monks. And you can convert the Fatorias. Green doesn't win because of Fatoria. Purple's gonna win because of Fatoria. Go, 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 go. Make some monks. It might be too late. It might be too late. Kamigawa says second place is still good. I have trade also, so I can buy some more. So Kamigawa's basically like, I got this, bro. You got no chance. You got no chance. These guys are all sharing farms out here. This is what happens when there's a wood shortage. There's a job shortage, too. Think of the people in their jobs. All yellow, like, yellow's just gonna, like, spread out units on the shoreline. And, has done it pretty perfectly. And, I mean, if purple somehow wins, it's obviously first place. Best regicide player in the world, confirmed. But, purple says, I really don't know what I can do. Purple's resources are not great. Certainly not enough. Like, getting the Fatorias is not going to give you enough wood. Does have, like, one dock that can be deleted to get some wood. Kamigawa researching treason to know where the king is, just in case. King is in the castle. Obviously, he can't do much about that. Could maybe do something if he gets the resources. Actually, hold on a second. Relic Guys, it's not going to happen. Don't get your hopes up. But listen to this. It's Wonder and Relic Victory. Where are the relics? There's only 5. There's a relic here. Relic Victory is a 200-year countdown. If he gets that relic, that's 1. He's got 2. Kamigawa has 2. And then we might be missing 1 more. There are no other relics on the island. So actually, the second you get the relics, the countdown starts from 200 years. This is crazy. But if he could actually do that in 80 years if he knows about it. Can you imagine? He has to think of it, though. And he has to look. Monastery there. Monastery here. AWeFan99 says, and you need to pause the game for this when nothing else is happening. AWeFan, that is one of 300 comments that have made me really annoyed with you over the past 7 years. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for pointing it out. You're really constructive. Really constructive chatter. Oh my God. Okay. Actually, hold on. Do you guys see that? You see that cannonball right there? Okay, we continue. I mean, whoa, there's Mamelukes. I forgot about the Mamelukes. Okay, well then, this is problematic. This is problematic. I think, like, the Mamelukes could defend the relics if he were to realize. And the dream of getting relic victory is probably dead. Purple Because I had a plan, but it would have taken me too long. Come kill me. Well, well, Purple, you see, that's a bit of a problem here. Kamigawa, I mean, unless you're going to give it to him, he's not going to easily be able to take out the castles. So, yeah. It says, also found 60 Mamelukes, 11 where? I guess he's just going to give it to him. And that's fair, right? That's fair, in my opinion. There's nothing you can do at this point. Kamigawa's got you bested. I would probably not be able to, you know, find ways to entertain for 250 years. If anyone deserves the king, it'd be Yellow. Remember, Yellow and Purple fought for so long. An amazing game. And this will be the end. Kamigawa, the memories are flooding back. I really wish I would have done my homework ahead of time. Signed up for previous Regicide Rumbles and really held on. I mean, it was like 3v1 at one point. I also never thought Neopta would be top 3. What an amazing performance from Kamigawa and everybody in this game. And the GG's called. Wow. Whoo-wee. What a tournament, man. What a tournament. That was so cool. To see like the combinations of players here, to know their journeys in the earlier games building up to this point was just so fun. The fact that every player in this game had won before, we got to kind of know their personalities. How is their gameplay? How are their interactions? And then it all combined was so fun. Listen, Hopper was such a fun aspect of this game. It was crazy to me how many times he was trying to chat to everybody. He really brought his best. Hopper brought his best. But there were enough people who knew what he would do who kept chatting about it. We had C-Bomb and Sally. They were saying don't trust him. And then we had Neopta as well. Step up. Much lower ranked than these players when it didn't feel like he was going to really be able to have any impact on the game. And he made a real impact. Funnily enough, I think back about it, I actually think that Hopper going to bat for Purple, Hopper going to bat for Blue, actually kept Purple alive. There were many instances where it looked like Yellow was just going to get rolled. Yellow was just going to roll Purple. Very well played from Purple. Ultimately, keeping Purple in the game, I think, haunted Hopper. And then Yellow, what a great escape. The recognition to trade with Purple's docks with what he could, and the thought of like, ooh, if I still have trade, I can still get gold. If I can still get gold, I can maybe still hold. And I wasn't expecting that to rhyme, so I don't have a follow-up. But that was it was amazing display from Kamigawa. So he wins the whole thing. He won the first game, won the second game, which of course was the final here. And he also got 2 King Snipes in the end, which were against some really good players too. So well played. I think everyone should be pretty happy with that. Obviously, I think like maybe the players who died first, C-Bomb will be disappointed, King Boo, Pickled Cabbage. Unfortunately, guys, not everyone can win. But I felt like people should still be pretty excited about their performance here because they did win, an entire other game before this. Did Hopper go too early with the Wonder? Maybe. Here's actually one final thought on this. Hopper went Wonder because he couldn't see Green's king. If Green wasn't so good at hiding his king, I think Hopper would have turned on Green very early with the Trebuchets and the Camel Archers. And if Purple wasn't good with hiding the king, I think that Purple would have been turned on by Hopper before the Wonder shenanigans. So the fact that they kept their kings hidden was very important here. Otherwise, they probably would have been out of the game. That also would have been one less player to potentially deny the Wonder, which ultimately happened later. So remember, Hopper was like super, super confused. Look at the kills there from Kamigawa. So good. He's not the best Diplo player, but he's amazing at like taking the fights, getting the composition, and then making sure he's always like flowing in resources. Whether it be like the wood, like I remember a moment where he actually turned on Sally just to kill lumberjacks. You also had the trade be the big focus there, of course. So 3,100 kills. Economically, we've got more resources brought in overall. Trade profit was a little bit higher for Hopper there, but what Hopper didn't really have was a team to back him up. What an entertaining game, dude. That was just so freaking fun. Well played to everybody. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry for the little pause in the middle there. And sorry, I snapped at somebody. I shouldn't have snapped at that guy, dude. I snapped at that guy a little bit. I got a little annoyed. All right, meme review time. We're gonna look at the finals, and we're gonna see. We're gonna look at the finals. We're gonna look at the Ducks approved memes for the finals. Okay. So I asked Ducks to send me the best ones because there's been like 100 of them. So Ducks has selected what I believe is either the 10 or the 13 best memes. Just give me a second to get them all up on separate tabs here. And we'll go through the best memes to close it all out. I actually have 20 tabs from all the previous memes up, so I just got to close those real quick, and we'll just load these up. Oh, these are good, Ducks. These are good. Okay. Meme review for the final. Let's start off with this one. I didn't think there'd be a meme about the TC spots at the start. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. They all boomed like right on top of each other on the shoreline there, especially in the north. I was not expecting a TC spot meme. That's well done. Okay. I like it. Yo, Victor, thank you for the gifted subs, man. Thank you, thank you. Next meme. Oh, shoot. Okay, flashbang. Oh, boy, I knew there was going to be King Boo memes. He literally had just said that he was going to sit back and snipe people, and then he got sniped by Hopper. It was like 2 seconds later, it felt like. Oh, man. Well played. Okay, well played, well played. I like that. I like that. Is there more anti-King Boo memes? Oh, God. Oh, no. Poor Boo. I really thought he was going to be a threat that game. I really did. He had a plan. Oh, yikes. Oh, poor Boo. Not the king now. Okay, well. Not the most difficult work there. Dude. Dude. This is so true. This is the best meme so far. Freaking Hopper, man. I don't know how he does it. Like, there are hotkeys to bring up the window, but there's no hotkeys to change who you're chatting to. He must have clicked those windows like 100+ times. I don't know. Hopper, are you in chat? Is this actually what your room looks like? Please confirm. Oh, my God. That's so good. I also love how the computer is facing away. Implying he's, like, obviously played the game, but he wasn't playing the game. Oh, my God. Okay. What do we got? Oh, boy. C-Bomb's King Refuge is under attack by C-Bob's Siege Onager. I didn't catch that moment. I did not catch the moment he accidentally attacked his castle with a Siege Onager. Oh, man. Poor John Slow. Dude, I feel bad for the guy. If you don't know what happened to John Slow, I can play the clip after this. Just remind me when we close out, okay? You're definitely going to have to watch those other games, though, because they were all really good. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go. I think this was when Hopper... Is this referencing when Hopper screwed up? I think this is referencing when Hopper screwed up. I do wonder if Hopper didn't screw up there, if Purple would have called him out like that. Because, like, Purple wasn't really untrusting of Hopper at the earlier point. So, yeah. Okay. Hopper tried to talk to us, accidentally sent it to Purple, maybe sealed his fate. I like it. Yeah, Purple might have had an idea. Anyways. This is fair. If you could just put an explosive Hopper in the dumpster. This is fair. It was crazy. Yeah, Hopper picked up the wrong phone. I like it. Okay, what else we got? Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, this is sad. This is sad. This is a sad meme. I wasn't expecting the feels. Oh, no. C-Bomb wanted to help so bad. Oh. That's such a devastating Bible thump moment. Oh, man. They would have figured it out, man. I really thought those two were going to go far into that game. Oh. You know, you can just control plus tab to change the other browser. Dude, I didn't know that. What am I doing? Control tab. Oh my God. Wow, I suck with PCs. Okay. Thanks for that. Sir Explosive Sir Explosive's Hopper's King has been killed by Kamigawa's Galleon. Yeah, this is pretty accurate. This is pretty accurate. Apparently, according to the poll, 30% of people wanted Hopper to win. But I think Hopper's luck eventually ran dry. Can we at least agree that without Hopper, that game isn't nearly as entertaining? Like, when the loss happens, people may rejoice, but he is an amazing character for the game, and it really sets up for an entertaining battle. It's just complete and utter entertainment, whether you're rooting for him or against him. So he is a legend. He is so good and so fun. And like, he really leans into it hard. I think he just has too much fun. Too much fun trying to switch sides all the time. Okay. What am I pressing here? There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot about this already. I feel bad about that. Sorry, chat. My bad. Why does it say P90? Why do you guys call me P90? Everybody pees. I can still be T90. I can urinate. It was a long day. What is that? You guys are the worst. Type P90 if you're really stupid. Wow. Okay. Well, you guys are watching me, so it makes sense that you're stupid. Okay. What is this? Okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. Well played. Well played. It also has, well, the Fatoria is yellow, I guess. But the Mino Wood at least is green, which I think that was a quote from Green. Well played. No one else had the Fatorias, so. But yellow had trees, I guess, so. Oh, man. Okay. Is that the last one here? What are we working with? We got one more. Okay. One more, and this is the similar format to what we had the other day with Arizona Ranger and the community days. And the funny thing is, Kamigawa also couldn't see any of the fight. He couldn't actually watch. Like, the fight was happening in darkness because he was enemy to both of them. So he asked Purple, like, how did you do it? Right? So yeah, that was pretty good. Whew. Man, what a game.